Hello and welcome all you basketball fans for another installment of YSN Live Basketball. Ty Bartell joining you along tonight in a matchup of the Austintown Fitch Falcons and Glen Golden Eagles. Boys basketball action in full swing tonight for Tuesday just after Christmas as the Golden Eagles open up with possession on the Falcons, and Golden Eagles with a lot of height that they are bringing to today's contest. As already working it over, Carter Mucci into that corner, feeds it back center, as we'll go through these starters for them in just a second. As moving to the corner now is Glen Oak. Glen Oak starters, we have Ja'Cory Lipkins, Carter Mucci, Ben Oliver, Alec Marin, and Brody Goen. Three-pointer is up and no good. Into the hands of Gianni Maley for the Falcons. Down on the other end, Fitch now with the ball for the Falcons. Gianni Maley, Devin Sherwood, Alan Underwood, Joe Roth, Deshaun Vaughn Jr. As Vaughn Jr. gets it over to Sherwood. Sherwood kicks over to Alan Underwood. Alan Underwood takes the pump fake to the right now. Kicks out to Maley. Minute expired already here in the first quarter of play. Nice take by Maley. Goes all the way inside. Able to fall through with the score. 2-0 Falcons to start. And trying to get the ball down at the other end as it goes out of bounds. And Glen Oak to keep possession. Fitch, record might be standing at 2-6, but losing a lot of heartbreakers down the stretch, and they've been competitive in just about every single game they've lost this season, and just finishing games has been the issue as the fourth quarter. Just needing to figure out how to win games, and it's a team that lost some big pieces from last year and developing new guys right now, but there's a lot of bright spots here in this young Falcon lineup. Glen Oak, though, we know always a solid school, especially for basketball, bringing a lot of height consistently and usually bringing very good teams. Working that inside and able to steal it away. Deshaun Vaughn Jr. tries to turn on the Jets, and he kicks it to the first row of the bleachers. As Vaughn looking for the teammate in the corner, a little bit too strong, too amped up on the pass. Deshaun Vaughn Jr. having such a great season for Fitch. He's leading the team in points, rebounds, assists, three-pointers made, steals, and is tied for third in team blocks. Obviously, per player, we look at his points per game, averages 14 a game this season as Joe Roth goes all the way and a foul is called, resulting in 2 points. Couldn't finish the shot, but Roth does get it in transition. He'll go to the line for a pair.
At the line, shooting two for Fitch, Joe Roth.
Joe Roth, one of three seniors in this Falcon lineup. Scrappy two-sport athlete, also baseball star, playing primarily pitcher and catcher for the Falcons, as well as participating for other Falcon teams in the summer with the Astro Falcons down at Bob Seam Park, as well as various other baseball leagues. Signed with the Akron Zip, says 0 for 2 trip that time, though, for Roth, and the Golden Eagles get the rebound, bringing it down on the other end of the court as Mucci met with Vaughn. Mucci trying to go shake and bake, go to the left, and they're going to call the 5-second violation. And they give that one back to the Falcons as Gianni Maley. Fitch with a 2-0 lead. Both teams sort of just jockeying for position on one another right now. Maley with the only score in the game, and he takes one step too many down in the corner of the Golden Eagles. They're going to send that back Glen Oak's way. Fitch again going with that full court press. Got it to midcourt. Going to say that contact came from the back. And I believe they're getting Devin Sherwood for that. As Sherwood picks up the foul. That's only the first foul for Sherwood and the Falcons, both teams with one apiece. But the Golden Eagles again with possession. Working that one across court. Dribbles to that top of the key. Carter Mucci works that one again to the wing. Closeout by Vaughn. Tries to get to that free throw line. Tipped over the head, and Alan Underwood ends up with it. Full head of steam. Denied the pass to Vaughn. Said, I'll take it myself. 4-0 Fitch. Alan Underwood, the second highest scorer on the team as well. 13.2 as the foul is called. They called the push, and it was on the floor. I believe they're going to address that one to Joe Roth. keep the possession with the Golden Eagles. As Mucci to be inbounding. 4:59 to go in this first quarter of play. Mucci goes to the height in the corner, and Brody Goen, listed at 6'8" for his height, goes right up on Roth, takes that mismatch, goes with the hook shot, couldn't finish, going for the rebound, sends out of bounds off of Gowen, as Gowen last touches the ball at 4:50. They send it back Austintown's way. Both teams pressing, though, in defense. The full court press implemented as Fitch quickly getting out of it with the pass. Underwood takes it the full length. Couldn't finish it, though, after he picked it up around half court. As Ja'Cory Lipkins gets it over to Mucci, who Maley picks up before the Falcons. As Mucci got it off of the hands of Lipkins, as Lipkins does travel with it. Turnover for Ja'Cory Lipkins as Fitch gets the ball back. Still only 4-0 as quickly passing in down to Devin Sherwood. Sherwood tried to run baseline with it, does go out of bounds off of Sherwood. A lot of turnovers both ways for both teams right now. As moving it quickly down at that other end, Lipkins gets it back to the top. Top of the key, three is up as it dances around the rim. Couldn't finish. Fitch in the transition, though, as Allen Underwood backs up out of the half court, just hands it off to Maley. Lipkins picks him up at the half court. Ja'Cory Lipkins picked up Maley, get it over to Vaughn, back to Maley. Maley in that corner, kicks it out to Sherwood. Sherwood surveying the play and has to pick up the dribble. Handoff now to Deshaun Vaughn Jr. As Vaughn goes into the hole, Vaughn tries to take it, and he's going to get the contact on his way up at 3:31. So the Falcons with another pair of free throws coming up. Only the second foul committed by Glen Oak. Both of them, though, resulting in shooting fouls and resulting in free throws. Joe Roth going 0 for 2 at the line, so Fitch looking to pick up some here at the free throw line, as the first one does fall through cleanly for Deshaun Vaughn Jr., and that makes it a 5-0 game now for Fitch. As Evan Sawley checking in for Joe Roth, as utilizing both the baseball and soccer star seniors interchangeably, as Evan Sawley is usually the primary sub for Joe Roth, and a 2 for 2 trip for Deshaun Vaughn Jr. 6-0. 3.5 minutes left in the first. Glen Oak to inbound baseline. And a nice steal for Deshaun Vaughn. Finishes it in transition. Heads up defense from the Falcons that time. Buys them a bucket and buys them an 8-0 lead to start. An 8-0 run to start for the Falcons as well. 3:13. Glen Oak gets that mismatch down low. Oh, just bruising down low and getting a bucket. Brody Gowen. As Gowen, the senior, gets Glen Oak on the board with his first bucket. Sawley now with the ball. Has to dish it to Vaughn, and the reach from the back. They're going to call that one on Jalen McElroy. As McElroy picks up the Golden Eagles' third foul now of the game. Looking for that inbound, gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn with the fake now, kicks it out to Maley. Gianni Maley goes off of that screen, now dishes to Underwood. Underwood goes right, goes baseline. Gowen was there as Gowen couldn't finish it, but a rebound as Sawley tries to put back up, get the contact. Underwood gets it again, but dribbles out of bounds, and they send it back Glen Oak's way. Fitch doing a great job getting boards despite the height disadvantage to the Golden Eagles early on. 2:35 and ticking. Glen Oak losing the handle on it that time as Gianni Maley kicks over to Allen Underwood. Underwood gets to that top of the key, Gets inside now, low block on that right side, dishes out to Vaughn. Vaughn look to the corner, disc goes inside with it, rattles around the rim, out of bounds, goes to the Golden Eagles. Low scoring first quarter of play. Checking in for Glen Oak is Caleb Francisco Dobbins, 6'4" senior. A lot of seniors coming off the bench here for this squad, 5 in total, as Glen Oak represented with 8 seniors on its entire squad. Very experienced and very wealthy in the height department is the Golden Eagles squad this season. As right now, McElroy inside, put it up, put it in, and no one was even on him that time. Able to get loose was Francisco Dobbins. Second bucket of the night for Glen Oak as the ball goes out of bounds and send it back to the Falcons. Minute 43 into Kylan Foster. As all the way, no, that one was blocked down low. Excuse me, Marcel Finkley has the shot blocked. Glen Oak with another possession. Oh, way downtown. Three-pointer up and in, Ja'Cory Lipkins. And a 30-second timeout by Coach Beanie. Glen Oak comes within 1 minute 28 to go. We'll take a real quick timeout as well. Thank our friends over at Greenwood Chevrolet.
I enjoy the fact that I come to work every day. I'm proud of what I do, and I go home to my family, and I set a good example for my children. And to see that I'm able to help someone in the situation that I might have been in, it makes me feel really good about it. Take your time, make sure you're comfortable, so that way when you leave here saying, I'm not only happy about the car, I'm satisfied with my experience. I'm completely satisfied. I'm Greg Fonda, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Welcome back, everybody, as we are ready to resume out of the timeout. Minute 28 left on the clock. Falcons with possession and the lead, 8-7. As Vaughn gets it into Maley. Maley, quick passes, gets it into Sherwood. Sherwood looking to pass to that corner. Extra pass to Vaughn. Vaughn with the pump fake, and now will back up. Sets up in the half court, does Deshaun Vaughn, takes the dribble, goes to his right. Vaughn works inside, lost the handle on it, pick stolen away from the Golden Eagles, as that one's stolen right back though by the Falcons. Battle of the Birds, oh my goodness, a steal fiesta as the Golden Eagles get a steal right back. Turnover central going on right at midcourt of Austintown Fitch High School. Lipkins now dishes it to his right over at the wing. Sherwood on coverage in the inside, and that one tipped, stolen away. Again, Kylan Foster ends up with it this time. As Sherwood gets it over to Foster. 28 seconds and ticking. Fitch with the lead. Chance for the last shot, too, for the Falcons. Maley slips the man coverage and gets it over to Vaughn. At 15 seconds left, Vaughn with the dribble. And the loss of the handle, hitting the ground, trying to save it. And it will be a jump ball. Keep it with the Falcons, 3.4. Johnny Maley will be inbounding. Gets it into Vaughn. Vaughn 2 seconds and ticking to get a shot off, and that one is picked, stolen away. Shot will not count as it careens off of the glass and is no good. 8-7 Falcons leading it after one. We got another 8 minutes of play coming up right after this on ysnlive.com.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second quarter here at ysnlive.com at Austintown Fitch, leading it 8-7 over Glen Oak and the Golden Eagles, as Glen Oak to open up with possession here in the second quarter of play, trailing by just one. They try to work that inside as Joe Roth again with active hands able to get the steal. Foster now has to dish out to Sherwood. Sherwood with the dribble. Kicks out to Allen Underwood. Allen Underwood now with 7:30. Underwood looking for that seam with the fake now. Back out over to Sherwood. Sherwood dribbles off of his left, picks up it, goes over to Foster. Foster goes to the free throw line, now out to the wing. And Allen Underwood. Underwood finds Sherwood. Sherwood fakes the first one, takes the second one. That one offline with the shot. Whistle was blown on the rebound attempt. We'll see who it's on. And they're going to call that one on Joe Roth on the push down low. Roth picks up his second as team's third. Minute expires here in the second quarter of play. Glen Oak back with the ball. Golden Eagles and Falcons still looking for that offense. Oh no, look to the corner. Corner three is up. No good though. Trying to get the ball and able to get it out to Maley was Foster. As Foster gets the ball back from Maley. Joe Roth now out to Sherwood. Sherwood takes the shot, puts the shot up, but he traveled in the process. Took a step too much back, and they call him for it, so no shot on it at 6:31. Glen Oak again getting the ball back. But the steal, Deshaun Vaughn finally breaks open the scoring here. Second quarter, 10-7. As Dobbins gets down inside, down low, able to get the ball back though. Golden Eagles kick it out. Corner three is up. No good. Rebounded though by Gowan. Gowan going to use the power and prowess down low on Roth and get the grown man shot and get the Golden Eagles back within one. Game is speeding by like a bullet right now. Not many fouls, only 3 to this point for each team. 6 total in the game, as that one going to be a pickup. And they're going to call that one on the Golden Eagles. As that one, Jalen McElroy will pick it up. Number 4 for the Golden Eagles, and number 2 for Jalen. As getting that one into Deshaun Vaughn. That one to Devin Sherwood from 3, no good. Trying to get the rebound, kicking it out, finds Gianni Maley. Maley goes inside, stays aggressive, puts up a shot, puts it up, puts it in. As Gianni Maley gets the ball and makes something happen with it at 5:25 and ticking back up by 3. Glen Oak can tie it in one shot though, we know it. Gets baseline, shot is up, and the whistle was blown. This might be called on Roth, and it is. It's going to be his third. Evan Sawley going to have to check in now. Roth gets into foul trouble at 5:18 in the second. On the opposite end, Carter Mucci also checking in for the Golden Eagles. Glen Oak with the ball underneath the basket.
Back into the lineup for Glen Oak, number 5, Carter Mucci.
Height advantage of Gowan, able to get it right over Sawley. Now Ja'Cory Lipkins takes the ball down by the half-court stripe, now comes in on it. Gets past Deshaun Vaughn, goes inside, lost the handle on it though, into the hands of Maley. Maley tries going coast to coast, and they steal on the opposite end. Well, not as much as a steal as it was knocked out of bounds by Mucci, but great defensive recovery by Carter Mucci in the transition game to prevent the transitional bucket. Fitch does keep possession at 4:56. Devin Sherwood to be inbounding for the Falcons. Baseline underneath the basket, looking for that pass, and that one again picked and stolen as active hands for the Golden Eagles. Coast to coast, got out of his way. They couldn't finish though, as a missed opportunity for Glen Oak, as Fitch tries to take advantage on the other end, put it up and in. Does it count? And no, I think they wave it off. Let's see. No, they do not. Counts on the bucket. They're going to call it an and one. Blocking foul was called as well, so resulting in an and one. Down low, you never know what they're going to call, if the feet stop moving or if they were continuing to move at that time. If that's a block or a charge, they say it's a block. They say the basket counts, and one opportunity now. Alec Underwood puts that one up and in and puts the Falcons up by 6. As Glen Oak goes back sideline. As Mucci gets the ball right back, just swings it around perimeter inside, doubling down low, trying to use that height advantage, spin move, nice move that was, and a nice finish at that. As Francisco Dobbins gets them a little bit closer. Fitch trying to keep a hold of possession. 4:08. Underwood works it in, goes baseline, shot up, couldn't get a hold of it. Saul Lee gets the ball back. Saul Lee kicks it to Sherwood. Sherwood dishes to the corner, the fake by Underwood. Underwood goes baseline. Underwood as the blocking foul by Francisco Dobbins down low. They're going to get the push likely, let's see. And the blocking foul is on him, as they're going to have to make a substitution, as Alec Marin, one of the starters, senior starters of this club, gets back in. Evan Solly gets the ball back after the inbound as they work it to Sherwood, finding Deshaun Vaughn Jr. now. Vaughn now out to Maley. Gianni Maley, shake and bake, gets to his spot as it was tipped into the hands of Alec Underwood. As Allen Underwood now goes inside off the left. That one was blocked by Gowan, but keep it with the Falcons, as Gowan, height advantage, and just has a lot of length too in the arms. Wingspan is impressive, able to get in on a lot of those blocks. Gets another one there. Sherwood dishes it to Deshaun Vaughn Jr. in that corner. Vaughn tries to get the slip, puts up the 2, couldn't finish the shot, rebounded Glen Oak. Very low scoring first half of play to this point. 3:10 and ticking. It's only a 15-11 ball game. As Lipkins out to the wing, back to Lipkins. Lipkins takes the 3, up and in into the face of Deshaun Vaughn Jr. with pressure, back within 1. 6 points for Lipkins, all coming from behind that arc. As Allen Underwood steps into the mid-ranger and puts it up and in. Response bucket by the Falcons, back up by 3. Both teams now trying to exchange some jabs in the late going of the first half of play. Elfay now. Tommy Elfay with Maley covering. Elfay works it to the corner. Close out there by Solly, back out to Elfay. Lipkins. Allen Underwood steps up on defense now, back inside. Got the mismatch on Gowan on Sherwood. Gowan takes the mismatch shot on Sherwood. Couldn't finish though. Solly gets the rebound. As if Gowan's making those shots, that's where you could just feed the big man down low and let him do a lot of the work. Couldn't finish down low. Deshaun Vaughn. Here comes the transition game. Oh, they got a man ahead. They got the finish. No whistle in the transition. Back within 1 though are the Golden Eagles. Under 2 minutes to play first half, as Gianni Maley stops at that free throw line and has to kick it out to Sherwood. Underwood backs out, puts up a shot as the foul was called in the shot attempt. Allen Underwood to get 2 free throws at 94 seconds in that first half. As Tommy Elfay is the one that picks it up. As that is number 7, as Fitch in the single bonus now. for the remainder of the first half, and Allen Underwood's first free throw is good. Falcons back up by 2. And a 2-for-2 trip. Allen Underwood makes it a 3-point game. Minute 34. Both teams looking to get into rhythm on offense, and it's been a lot of just trying to figure out these defenses of each squad. As a nice take, Simpkins couldn't finish it, rebounded Sali, and they get it quickly to Maley. Maley, oh, no one there to finish with it as Maley gets the shot and the 5-point lead. As into the seam and stolen away again, Sali runs it, goes all the way. Sali with the finish. Gets it on the other end now, runs into it. Lipkins with the shot, couldn't finish, losing the handle, ending up with it. Transition again, they're gonna get it again. Finish Gianni Maley. The run ensues for the Falcons. A 9-0 lead for Fitch. 37 seconds and ticking. Glen Oak looking to stop the bleeding. Work it to the wing, goes baseline, and the foul is called. And they do call this one on. Evan Sali blocking foul down low. At 31.4, we see Marcel Finkley checking in for Deshaun Vaughn Jr. 31.4, 9-point lead for Fitch. Glen Oak with the ball, and the whistle was blown on the push now of Glen Oak, and that one, being of the offensive variety, will not result in any sort of free throw attempts, but does result in a turnover. Finkley now to be inbounding. Baseline, gonna have to take it the length of the court of the Falcons. They go midcourt to Sali. Now over to Underwood. Underwood trapped in that ring, and a whistle blown timeout called as Coach Beanie wants to take the 30-second timeout. 26.1 to go. We'll actually stay right here through the timeout for you, as we just have 26.1 to go in the first half of play. Like we said, Fitch coming into this one 2-6 on the season. Glen Oak is 4-2. We look at both teams right now. Scoring leaders for the Falcons on the one end, you have Gianni Maley with 8, Allen Underwood with 9. Underwood coming into today averaging 13.1 points per game. Falcons as a team averaging 49.8. As looks like they are right on pace to meet their average at 25 points already in the first half. 26.1. Fitch does have possession. Chance for the last shot, up by 9. As Maley. 20 seconds now out to Deshaun Vaughn Jr. Denies the handoff to Underwood. Vaughn has to kick it back out to Underwood. Underwood works it off of his left, switches over to his right, stops, pops, puts it up and in. Clock expires, 1.5 second shot, it falls short. It's an 11-point lead going into halftime for the Austintown Fitch Falcons. 27-16 is your score, your scoring leader so far going into the half. Allen Underwood with 11 points. We'll be back after this first half break right here, ysnlive.com.
21 News.
Valley reaction. Why the police chief
expand before
reporters you trust.
Mahoning and Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant
recovering from a
telling
broken
more local stories.
A community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton,
because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy this evening that will push away as we go through.
More local news
in Mercer County
before they become life-threatening.
21 News, locally owned, locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
As fine as the eye can see, the finest hardwoods from the finest trees. Made for your home and within your means, Baird Brothers will help fulfill your dreams. Let life and light come shining through in quiet morns. And heavy traffic, too. Find your easy-to-afford fine hardwood floors and doors and more at BairdBrothers.com.
Hi,
this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. If we don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet's back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Campfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99, and $2 beers starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience, WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit wrswealth.com. Good luck, athletes.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hi, I'm Colin. Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second half here in Austintown Fitch High School. Ty Bartell joining you along in this contest of the Austintown Fitch Falcons and the Glen Oak Golden Eagles. Fitch holding an 11-point lead with possession to start here in the second half of play. Deshaun Vaughn with the ball. Runs sideline into that wing area as to get dished out to Underwood. Underwood goes to Maley now. Falcons very methodical in their offensive approach to start, looking for the open shot, staying patient with it, dishes out to Underwood. As Underwood steps into it, that one was tipped and blocked, and leaving it go, goes out of bounds. Stay with the Falcons. As I believe Gowan got the block as it was left off of him as it goes out of bounds. Fitch with the ball, looking to inbound, gets it into Roth, who quickly dishes it over to Maley. Johnny Maley out to Sherwood. Sherwood backs his way in from that shoulder, goes corner to Maley. Maley goes to Vaughn now. 7-10 and ticking. Back over Allen Underwood. Underwood, the fake now over to Maley. Maley, Vaughn, and Underwood, three primary, really, ball handlers as passing out of the shot, looking to step into it. No, goes right in after Gowan and gets the foul he's looking for. 2 free throw attempts for Allen Underwood. Patient offense of the Falcons burned a minute 5 off the clock to start and will result in a couple of free throws for Allen Underwood. Arguably, you got to figure that's the kind of play you like to see if you're Coach Brian Beanie. Great defense and forcing the time on offense. It's going to be very hard to beat a team that has that kind of mentality and can execute the way that the Falcons have to this point. Glen Oak, though, also has had some looks inside. They've been able to create looks, but shots just aren't falling. A little bit of a lid on the basket here in the first half of play as lane violation on the second attempt for the Falcons. So wave that shot off. Just a 12-point lead now for Fitch. As quickly passing now, Glen Oak trying to work themselves back into this one. Shot is up, dances around, and does fall through. Back within 10. Trying to put the foot back on the gas are the Falcons. Vaughn works it in, now backs out. Maley, free throw line jumper. That one's no good. Able to get the ball back. Gowan dishes it in transition. Lipkins now. As Lipkins works it in with the mid-ranger. Up and in for Lipkins as the Glen Oak Golden Eagles back-to-back shots falling, losing the handle on it, and they keep it with the Falcons. 6-12. That one gets into Underwood. Allen Underwood full speed ahead, crosses the half court. Underwood off of the screen, out to Maley. 6 minutes and ticking in the third. Maley out to Sherwood. Sherwood distance shot. Couldn't finish as it falls short. Down on the other end quickly, getting it out in transition. Glen Oak sets up offensively. Carter Mucci with Vaughn on him. Mucci slips the defender, goes all the way, can't finish it as gets the shot up. Gowan couldn't finish as it goes out of bounds, send it back to the Falcons, and that's what we're talking about. Glen Oak with the opportunities, just having trouble finishing. As Fitch does get the ball in, Maley tries to run sideline. Good job by Mucci, staying in front there. Having to kick it out over to Vaughn. Vaughn, oh, with the crossover, goes all the way with the reverse, and one by the roar of Deshaun Vaughn Jr. 8 points on the night for him. Back up by 10 are the Falcons. As a great take by Vaughn, going to the line for a free throw. Free throw misses, rebounded by Glen Oak. As Lipkins at 5-10 with possession. Vaughn watching Lipkins. Lipkins setting up in the half court. They bring the screen. Lipkins takes a distance shot. Couldn't finish there. Vaughn gets the rebound while running. Vaughn tries to go coast to coast. Dishes it. That one was blocked, though. What a block by Glen Oak. As Lipkins with the spin move throws up a shot. Does get the foul, forcing the contact. At 4:45, Ja'Cory Lipkins going to go to the line for a pair. First foul committed by the Falcons here in the second half. On the other side, 2 fouls committed for Glen Oak. Couple of substitutions coming in for the Golden Eagles. After the first shot attempted here by Ja'Cory Lipkins, and that first one does a dance around the rim, but ultimately falls out. Checking in, Jalen McElroy and Caleb Francisco Dobbins. Looking to redeem himself and go 1 of 2. Lipkins now. Second one, both no luck falling right now for the Golden Eagles as a 0 for 2 trip for Lipkins as both looked clean, just rim was not friendly that time to the Golden Eagles. 4:32 in the third. Maley, great job by Lipkins, keeping it in front, tried to go behind, goes Underwood. Underwood goes baseline, tries to drive it inside, power it in, and the ball is knocked loose. Vaughn now looks at it from distance, trying to pick him up. Oh, he slipped him, goes all the way, and the foul is called. As just going full speed ahead and drawing, it's probably going to be Jalen McElroy. And they do call it on Jalen McElroy. That's his third.
Jalen McElroy, that's his third, team foul number 3, Fitch to inbound.
As that extra pass into Maley. Gianni Maley works it corner. Underwood goes corner. Underwood stops, pops, puts it up and in. 14 points for Underwood now. Mucci gets it in. Now to Gowan. Gowan uses that power, tries to put it in, couldn't finish down low, trying to get the ball, and I believe they called the jump ball. Keep it with Glen Oak, though, on alternating possessions. 3:53. Hobbling up a little bit is Deshaun Vaughn Jr. Figure a rolled ankle. They're going to get him some rest. Kylan Foster checks in. As Gowan takes distance shot, that one falls short. Maley gets the ball back at 3:45. Gianni Maley goes inside, dishes to Roth. Roth finishes it down low. Heck of a feed by Maley. 14 points is the lead for Fitch. Dishing inside again, Gowan with Roth on him. Goes inside, uses power again. Great defense from Chill Roth. Scrappy on the inside, but what a steal by Mucci. Here comes transition. Golden Eagles dish it out. Lipkins now. Ja'Cory Lipkins on Sherwood, make the take, can't make it as knocked loose from Foster into the hands of Foster, ends up with Maley. As Gianni Maley sets up in the half court now at 3 minutes in, ticking in the third. Falcons with a 14-point advantage. Maley goes to his right. Mucci picks him out to Underwood. Underwood takes the distance shot. Oh, he's feeling it. Alan Underwood, 17 points, 37-20. Timeout is called, and I believe it was a full timeout. No, 30-second timeout by Coach Hackenberg and the Glen Oak Golden Eagles. And with that timeout, we'll take a real quick break here as well on ysnlive.com.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Welcome back, everybody. 2:43 remains in the third quarter of play. Austintown Fitch up 37-20 over Glen Oak. As the Eagles will be inbounding. As Ja'Cory Lipkins surveys the field. Elfay now has it, and it looks like Elfay going to act as the point guard in this set. Set up in a half court right now are the Golden Eagles. Recipient was McElroy, now out to Elfay. Finds it inside to Dobbins, extra pass down low. Fighting down low for the ball. Looks like came up with it was Alan Underwood. Evan Sali gets it to Gianni Maley. Maley dishes to the corner. Corner three by Foster. No good. Falls short. And that one got out to Lipkins. But what transition defense by the Falcons. Elfay with the distance shot. Can't finish. Sali gets the rebound out to Sherwood. Sherwood, heck of a pass to Kylan Foster, who resets. Back behind, Sali to Maley. Maley mid-ranger falls short. Gowan gets that one in all the way. McElroy does finish in transition. 90 seconds and ticking. Glen Oak back within 15. As Gianni Maley with Elfay on him. Maley gets over to Sherwood, now to Underwood. 75 seconds and ticking in the third. Fitch 15-point lead, lost the handle on it. Underwood able to draw the foul again. As Allen Underwood gets into the paint and gets you with hands in the air or gets you in the air, takes the contact, gets a few more free throw attempts because of it. Fourth foul committed by Glen Oak now.
Allen Underwood.
As Underwood rattles the first one home. 18 on the night now for Underwood. Another 2-for-2 performance at the free throw line and a 19-point performance overall for the senior. Tommy Elfay, we're under 60 seconds to go. Elfay dishes out over to Lipkins. Got to go inside, knock it loose, but nice pass in transition. And going baseline, rather, I should say, on that cut was Caleb Francisco Dobbins. He does get the contact he's looking for at 44.3, and he'll get a couple of free throw attempts now. Chance to trim the lead that stands at 17 right now for Fitch. As Dobbins, first free throw, no good, as it's hard off back iron. Looking to go at least one of two now at the line is the Golden Eagles. And the second one does fall through. Back within 16 is Glen Oak. Kylan Foster ends up with the ball. Dishes it to Underwood. Allen Underwood tries to swim through a sea of defenders. Saul Lee kicks it into Foster. Foster shot up, couldn't finish. Gowan gets the rebound. 30 seconds and ticking now. Glen Oak looking to get a little bit closer. Gets off of Lipkins as Lipkins puts up the floater. Couldn't finish, into the hands of Dobbins. Down low, now kicks out. Elfay tries to slip the defender, goes inside, has an open look. Couldn't finish, grabs his own rebound to the corner. Lipkins three up. Lipkins three is good. Fitch 7 seconds, and that's going to be a foul on Lipkins. Came in too strong with the bump. Going to pick up his second. 5.7. Up by 13 are the Falcons. Maley gets the ball. At 3 seconds, Maley gets the shot up, and that's not going to finish. As end of the third quarter, Fitch leading it 39-26 over Glen Oak. We got a final 8 minutes in store for you coming up right after this on ysnlive.com.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here, start of the fourth quarter, ysnlive.com. Fitch 13-point lead with possession to start. As Gianni Maley gets over to Sherwood, back to Maley. As Gianni Maley and the Falcons can burn clock with each possession that they have. They've been able to burn as much as a minute off at times in offensive sets out of that half court. And they're moving again now, already 30 seconds plus burned off. They bring the double as Maley able to get some opening out to Sherwood. Sherwood dishes to Underwood. Underwood works it inside, looking for the foul. Gowan able to get the stop. And working it in transition now, Golden Eagles. 7:05. Elfay, Underwood on him. As screened by Gowan. And that one was tipped, trying to get a hold of it. Dobbins does. Able to get it, though, was Deshaun Vaughn Jr. Knocks it loose. Deshaun Vaughn Jr. with 6:45. Able to shake. Dobbins lost the handle on it. Able to get it back, though. Resets, now gets it to Sherwood, out to Maley. As Gianni Maley works it out to Underwood. Underwood gets to his spot, puts it up, can't finish, too strong, grabbing the rebound, and they call the foul down low. And they call that one on Joe Roth. That is his his fourth foul, I should say. Marcel Finkley gonna have to check in now. But he checks in for Allen Underwood at 6:24. As Lifkins with the ball. In that wing, now works it inside to Gowan. Gowan tries to go, gets doubled down low, gets opening, and the whistle is blown, and a traveling violation is called by Gowan, trying to get around the screen. Couldn't quite do so, as turnover back to the Falcons. As Vaughn gets it back. Dishes to Marcel Finkley, extra pass. Joe Roth waits on it, able to get the finish. 5:53 and ticking now. Inside now, Gowan tries to work it as another steal. No, as it locked loose. Whistle was blown. I believe a foul was called on the Falcons that time. They call that one on Devin Sherwood.
Devin Sherwood, that's his second, team foul number 4.
5:39. Elfay looking for that inbound, able to get it in. Gowan as Roth right there, but Gowan too much that time, able to get the bucket back. Back within 13 is Glen Oak. Now there's 5.5 and ticking. Finkley gets the ball, and that one was stolen away. Dobbins has the shot go up and in. Back within 11 are the Golden Eagles. As a timeout called by Coach Beanie, it's a full one, wanting to talk things over with an 11-point lead and 5:18 to go. We'll take a timeout right with them. Be back right after this.
21 News.
Valley reaction. Why the police chief
expand before
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning in Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant.
recovering from a
Telling
broken
more local stories
A community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton Set.
Because you expect
A storybook ending for the
Roseville
Kennedy.
this evening. That will push away as we go through.
more local news.
in Mercer County.
Before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Welcome back, everybody. 5:18 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Fitch has possession and trying to save it and couldn't quite do so. A turnover out of the gates as Glen Oak gets the ball back. Tommy Elfay looking now for the inbound. Got it in to Gowan. McElroy now with the ball, dishing it out to Lifkins. Ja'Cory Lifkins rolls it in to Gowan with Evan Salee on him. And they double him down low, try to pry the ball loose. And the whistle was blown on the interaction. And they call that one on Sherwood on the arm, as that is number 5 now. Third one for Sherwood, number 5 overall for the Falcons. 5 apiece for each team. Tick under 5 minutes to go. Goes over top to Gowan, and losing the handle on it, but foul down low. As Evan Solly.
Number 12 of Fitch, Evan Solly, that's number 2 on him, team foul number 6. At the line, shooting 2.
As Brody Gowan goes to the line for a pair. First one does rattle in and brings it back within 10 for the Golden Eagles. As Gowan goes 2 for 2 and a 30-second timeout for Glen Oak. We'll keep it right here. 4:56 to go, fourth quarter of play. Glen Oak comes back within 9 as they now are in the single bonus with the next foul. Falcons at 6 now as Glen Oak with 5 themselves. Glen Oak, of course, we said coming in 4-2 record, playing a lot of the teams such as Canton McKinley on the season, a lot of other Division I teams that Falcons faced in the football season. Fitch was actually supposed to lock horns with this Glen Oak Golden Eagles football team in the season, but precautionary measures did not make that game possible this season, so gonna have to look to that future to get that Glen Oak Falcon football matchup, but we got it in basketball, and we got another 4:56 to go for the time being right now. As Solly gets it into Allen Underwood. Allen Underwood takes it all the way and finishes it down low. Oh my goodness. Having a game, Allen Underwood, 21 points now. What a game for number 3 Underwood. Three-pointer up, no good, but right there with the tip in on a great second chance attempt was Dobbins. As Sherwood has to get it to Solly. Solly kicks it back to Sherwood, who fakes to his left, now goes to the left in Underwood. Allen Underwood now gets it over to Deshaun Vaughn Jr. 9 points is the lead for the Falcons, 4-10 and ticking. Underwood goes to his left, stops, now switches to his right, kicks out to Deshaun Vaughn Jr. now. As Deshaun Vaughn gets it to the wing now, goes to the corner. As goes underneath, and they kick it out of bounds, and it stays back with the Falcons. As tensions continuing to rise here. As the timeout was called by Coach Beanie and the Falcons. As got the tension with a knife in this one. We'll have to cool it down here. We'll thank our friends over at WFMJ and be back right after this.
Teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Dealing with medical.
Welcome back, everybody. 3:55 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Fitch with possession out of the timeout. As Gianni Maley has the ball knocked out and knocked loose, rather. Had to get that one to Allen Underwood. Pressure is on right now from the defense of Glen Oak. Losing the handle on it. As the 9-point lead for Fitch. Shot is up and in for McElroy. 3:35 and ticking, trying to make the comeback here is Glen Oak as the pass goes out of bounds as Sherwood goes over top of Evan Saw-Lee. 7 points is the deficit. Glen Oak gets the ball back. As Ja'Cory Lipkins with the ball. Goes inside to Gowan. Gowan tries to take the power in. Nice swat by Sherwood to get the steal. Nobody's there. Goes all the way with the score. As the score by, I think, Gianni Maley, puts them up by 9, and we're going to have an official timeout here at Austintown Fitch at 3:05 left in the game. We'll be back right after this.
I enjoy the fact that I come to work every day. I'm proud of what I do, and I go home to my family, and I set a good example for my children. And to see that I'm able to help someone in the situation that I might have been in, it makes me feel really good about it. Take your time, make sure you're comfortable, so that way when you leave here saying, I'm not only happy about the car, I'm satisfied with my experience. I'm completely satisfied. I'm Greg Fonda, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
21 News.
Valley hear why the police chief
expand
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning and Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant
recovering from a
Telling
broken
more local stories
a community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton Center.
Because you expect
a storybook ending for the
Kennedy this evening. That will push away as we go through.
more local news.
in Mercer County
before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at Coca's Pizza.
Welcome back, everybody. 3:05 remaining here in the 4th quarter of play. Glen Oak with the ball. Almost lost the handle on it was Dobbins. Elfay ends up with it. As Elfay kicks to that corner, tries to drive baseline, and able to knock the ball loose and got the jump ball as he was going up. As the ball will stay with Glen Oak on alternating possessions. Inside down low. Whistle is blown, and I believe they call that one on Evan Sawley. And that one puts Gowan in the 1-1. Up by 9 still are the Falcons, but Gowan with the opportunity to bring it closer. 2:47 remain in the fourth quarter of play. Shot falls short. Underwood gets the rebound, kicks over to Sherwood. Sherwood runs it down court, looking to kick somewhere, ends up with Sawley. Sawley dishes back out to Sherwood. Sherwood stops, gets to the corner, and Kylan Foster. Kylan Foster lost the handle on it. Whistle was blown. And they call that one on Tommy Elfay at 2:32. As that one, 6 fouls now for Glen Oak. Next one will put Fitch in the single bonus as well. Glen Oak already in the single bonus as Underwood with the ball, able to get it over to Gianni Maley. Now Sherwood. As Sherwood looking to go somewhere, and a timeout called by Coach Beanie, and it's going to be a full timeout at 2:23 left in this one. Falcons up by 9. We'll take one of our final timeouts of the night as well. Be back after one short break on ysnlive.com.
I love the customers, interacting with customers, basically just being there even after the sale. If they have a question or if they have a problem with their vehicle, I'm here to help them make an educated decision. I'm here to educate them on their buying a car. I'm Frank Mascara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Welcome back, everybody. We're getting ready to start our final 2:23 in this fourth quarter of play. Fitch leading it 45-36 over Glen Oak, both teams. While Glen Oak in the single bonus, Fitch 1 foul away from being in the single bonus. Scoring leader right now in the game, number 3, Allen Underwood for the Falcons, 21 points on his performance tonight. Devin Sherwood looks for the inbound pass, goes over top to Evan Sawley. Sawley takes the dribble himself, now backs out, gets it to Gianni Maley as Maley lost the handle on it. Gowan able to kick it out to Elfay. Now Dobbins lost the handle on it, hitting the ground, out to Elfay to the corner. Corner 3, Lipkins up and in. He is so good from the distance shot. Full timeout called by Glen Oak at 2:02. 30-second full timeout, called by Glen Oak. As the 60-second timeout for Glen Oak at 2:02 now. They are within 6, and that is a huge 3 that was taken by Ja'Cory Lipkins. Gives him 14 on the evening, as other players for the Glen Oak Golden Eagles made an impact. Caleb Francisco Dobbins also 9 points of offense, as well as Brody Gowan with 8 points as well. As we said, Allen Underwood on the Falcons side does have 21, and he is the game's leading scorer, but also double digits in the scoring column is the number 1, Gianni Maley, with 10 points as well. Falcons with possession at 2:02, looking to ice this one. Glen Oak still hopes alive, looking to get back into it. Time not on Glen Oak's side, but Falcons can look to try to burn as much as they can with possession, but you don't want to do that at the cost of aggressiveness. And gets it to Foster. Kylan Foster swings it now to Maley. Gianni Maley gets to Sherwood. Sherwood gets around it. Sherwood trying to find Maley, able to get it to Maley. As Gianni Maley able to get it in. Kylan Foster, open seam, put it up and in with the and one. Big shot down the stretch. Kylan Foster at 96 seconds puts the Falcons in the single bonus, also puts Fitch up by 8. Kylan Foster looking to convert the and one. Falcons back up by 9. Minute 34 and ticking now. Trying to get it back quickly. Lipkins goes down low, and the whistle is blown, and the blocking foul is called on Joe Roth. Looks like Roth had position set, but they do call it against him, blocking foul, and that is a 1-and-1 opportunity for Gowan.
Team foul number 8 at the line, shooting 1. Brody Gowan, the basket was good.
As the basket was good, chance to get back within 6. As that shot does fall through. Minute 28. Glen Oak trailing by 6. Underwood goes all the way, and that foul is called on Brody Gowan again. And that picks up his 3rd, team's 8th. Allen Underwood going to the line now, 4-2.
Brody Gowan, his 3rd, team's 8 at the line, shooting 2 for the Falcons. Allen Underwood.
As the first one rattles home for Underwood, give him 22 on the evening. 49 points of offense for the Falcons. Minute 24 left. 23 for number 3, 50 points for the Falcons. 8 points is the lead. As the 3, Lipkins can't finish that one. Getting the ball is Underwood. Allen Underwood with the possession, full head of steam, now backs out. Underwood works it to Saul Lee. Saul Lee backs out with the dribble, picks it up now, has to go somewhere. Lost the handle on it, send it back Glen Oak's way at 62 seconds. Minute 2 left for the Golden Eagles to work their way back into it. Under a minute to play. Golden Eagles looking for some offense. Working it out to Elfay. Elfay, distant shot, put it up and in. What a shot. Timeout called by Glen Oak. Back within 5 are the Golden Eagles. Boy, oh boy, this one is winding down into a pressure cooker. 47.7 left on the clock. We'll be back right after this, ysnlive.com.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
47.7 to go in this one. Fitch up by 5 with possession over Glen Oak. Looking to salt this one away into a victory for the Falcons. Devin Sherwood to be inbounding. Full court press expected for the Eagles. As looking for the inbound option goes Kylan Foster, who goes immediately Allen Underwood. Allen Underwood keeps the dribble, able to dribble out, keep a hold of it too. Allen Underwood utilizing as much time as he can, goes baseline, and they finally do foul Allen Underwood to send him to the line. 1-and-1 opportunity coming up for him at 35.2, so Allen Underwood able to burn ample time for the Falcons. That is foul number 9. Next one puts Glen Oak, or puts Fitch in the double bonus, will result in 2 free throws for each defensive miscue, as huge miss right there as McElroy, 30 seconds and ticking, trying to work it back. Almost the steal for Underwood, trying to work it in the corner, through the hands and out of bounds. Falcons get it back at 24.7. As Sherwood gets the ball right back off of Evan Saul-Lee, as the foul on Devin Sherwood will send him to the line now. 20 seconds even, and 2 attempts now coming for the Falcons at 10 fouls for Glen Oak.
Shooting 2 at the line for the Falcons, Devin Sherwood.
as the first one from Devin Sherwood misses, as he took the ball and put it right back up and in. He didn't realize he had the second free throw attempt. Everyone was looking at him in the lane on Glen Oak's side. Second one does miss too. Still within 5, Tommy Elfe goes inside, able to rattle it home, back within 3 at 11.3. As it's a full timeout, last timeout for the Glen Oak Golden Eagles, as the Falcons have possession, looking to burn 11.3 on the clock. We'll take our final timeout of the night. Be back right after this. Ty Bartel, YSNLive.com.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Welcome back, everybody. 11.3 remains on the clock. Fitch up 50-47 with the possession, looking to burn the clock away. Glen Oak looking for one more possession, down by 3. Devin Sherwood to be inbounding. Looking for the pass, goes to Allen Underwood, and they foul him immediately, does McElroy. After a couple seconds tick away, 9.8 is left on the clock, and it comes down to making free throws now, it feels like, for the Falcons. I believe Glen Oak now is out of timeouts, so cannot stop the clock any further. 2 free throws coming up for Allen Underwood, with Fitch being in the double bonus. First one is smooth as silk, and it's 24 for Underwood. Makes it a 4-point game for the Falcons. Second one, no good, as the miss forces Glen Oak to get by quickly. Deep 3, up and in, what a shot! As clock gonna expire, it's not gonna matter. It's a 51-50 victory for the Falcons, as boy, oh boy, it's Falcons over Eagles in the Battle of the Birds in this one, as Glen Oak and Ja'Cory Lipkins made it very interesting with a deep, deep 3. As it will be a 1-point victory, 51-50 for the Falcons, sending them to 3-6 on the season. Glen Oak drops to 4-3. Next time you could catch Glen Oak, it is going to be at Uniontown Lake. They'll be playing there Tuesday, January 4th at 7:15. As for YSN coverage teams, Fitch will be facing off against Canfield next Tuesday, January 4th at 7 p.m. right here in Austintown Fitch High School. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Basketball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who are able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with not only YSU football, but Bob Seton Park baseball, as well as YSNLive.com. The Mahoning Valley and YSN would truly not know what to do without Steve Leslie, and so we thank him. But most importantly, we want to thank all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, these schools, and these communities with your viewership. You guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about, and so we thank you. If you are watching from the Glen Oak area supporting the Golden Eagles, getting your first taste of YSN, we say hello and welcome to you. If you are right here in the Austintown area going hard, supporting your Falcons as usual, we say hello to all of you as well, or wherever you may be in high school basketball. This is Ty Bartel bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.